Hello and welcome to Behind the Spires, the official podcast of the City of Frederick. I'm Ed, here with Shawan, and we're both members of the city's public affairs team. Each week we bring you clear, factual updates directly from city meetings, departments, and official sources.
In 15 minutes or less, we cover what you missed, what's happening right now, and what's coming up next, so you can stay informed about your local government without having to sit through every meeting.
Clear, direct, straight from the city. You'll find links to everything we mentioned in the episode description. Let's begin. And here's what you missed.
On March 18th, the Frederick City Council and Frederick County Council held a joint meeting focused on the challenges facing Frederick's immigrant community. Several local organizations, including the Spanish-speaking Community of Maryland, Centro Hispano, the Frederick County Immigrant Affairs Commission, and the Asian American Center of Frederick, shared updates on growing demand for services like legal aid, housing support, mental health care, and school-based programs. A consistent theme, fear related to federal immigration enforcement, is affecting how families engage with public systems. City and county leaders emphasize that listening has to lead to action and committed to continuing collaboration with community partners.
At the March 19th City Council meeting, Council approved appointments to several boards and commissions. A proposed reappointment to the Ethics Commission was tabled and will return at a future meeting. Council also introduced the City Values Ordinance, which would establish guidelines for how city staff respond to federal immigration enforcement. It will return for a further discussion and a vote. And Council received a presentation on the city's traffic calming program, covering tools like raised crosswalks, curb extensions, and roundabouts. Public comment included several residents raising specific concerns about planned changes on East 16th Street.
At the March 26th meeting, Council heard a presentation on proposed rules for e-bikes and e-scooters, following a rise in injuries, including one fatality in 2024. The draft rules cover helmets, lights, speed, and where these devices can be used. It goes to committee before a final vote.
Have you ever used one of those e-scooters?
Not in a very long time. How about you?
No. The majority of that meeting, however, was dominated by one topic, a proposal that has the city talking. We'll get into that in a moment.
That's what you missed. Now here's what's happening right now.
Let's start with the Gateway property. The city received a request to rezone about 24 acres on Frederick's east side along Route 144 for a special events center that would serve as a home field for the Washington Freedom, a professional cricket team. Here's what's being proposed: a grass park-like venue with a maximum capacity of about 10,000 attendees, hosting 10 to 15 matches per summer. To manage traffic on Route 144, the plan calls for attendees to be bussed in from regional parking lots rather than directly driving to the site. Concerts and large non-cricket events would be prohibited.
The city's planning department reviewed the proposal and supported the rezoning with conditions. Those conditions include an events management plan, noise compliance requirements, and a requirement that the event operator cover any additional public safety costs. Council also discussed proposed changes to the original annexation agreement for the property. That includes increasing the developer's transportation contribution from $500,000 to $1.5 million, and a shift in how public parkland is delivered, including new public access to the Monocacy River with trails and a small boat launch.
Public comment was extensive and divided. Supporters pointed to the economic and tourism potential and the opportunity to build a home for Frederick's growing cricket community. Critics raised concerns about traffic on Route 144, environmental impacts near the Monocacy River, and whether this particular site is the right fit. Several speakers said they support bringing professional cricket to Frederick, just not at this location. No final votes were taken at the March 26 meeting. The planning department will work with City Council on next steps, and this one will be back before Council. We'll keep you updated as it moves forward.
Looks like we're going to be playing a little cricket.
Maybe. Have you ever played?
No.
I've not either.
Also happening right now, the city is looking for your input on the selection of Frederick's next chief of police. Following Chief Jason Lando's departure to lead the Pittsburgh Bureau of Police, Captain Kevin Meyer has been serving as acting chief. The city wants to hear from residents, business owners, and community members about the qualities, priorities, and leadership traits you'd like to see in the next chief. The survey takes about 5 minutes, closes April 18th, and all responses are confidential. The link is in the episode description, and this is an opportunity to have a say in who leads our police department.
Carroll Creek Park is also getting some attention. The Downtown Frederick Partnership, together with the Auschman Family Foundation and the City of Frederick, has launched the Carroll Creek Refresh Initiative, a community-driven effort to enhance, repair, and improve one of downtown Frederick's most beloved public spaces. There's a survey open now asking for your feedback on the park's current condition and ideas for future improvement. It takes about 15 minutes and is available in Spanish and additional languages. Link in the episode description.
And the FY 2027 budget process is underway. One of the most consequential things happening in city government right now. Public budget workshops run every week throughout April and into May, covering everything from public safety and housing to parks, engineering, and the capital improvements program. All workshops start at 6 p.m. in the City Hall boardroom. The public hearing to formally adopt the FY 27 budget is May 21st, with final adoption required by June 20th. You don't have to attend in person to have a say. There's a budget feedback form online at frederickmd.gov/FY27 That link is in the episode description. That's what's happening. Here's what's coming up next.
If you're looking for something to do this month, City Hall has you covered. Starting April 1st, City Hall is hosting Transmutational Resonance, a teen art exhibition featuring student work from the Academy of Fine Arts at Governor Thomas Johnson High School. It's free. It's open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and it runs through April 29th.
Transmutational.
I got that on the first
You
try.
did great. And on Tuesday, April 7th, from 5 to 7 p.m., there's a reception at City Hall where you can meet the student artists and their families. It coincides with a Cultural Connections program celebrating the month of the young child. There will be performances and light refreshments, a nice evening out, and a great way to see some local young talent worth putting on your calendar.
And several things are heading back to council in the coming weeks. The City Values Ordinance returns for further discussion, and the Gateway Property Cricket Venue proposal, as we mentioned earlier, continues working through the process.
And a few deadlines to keep on your radar. The Chief of Police survey closes April 18th. The Carroll Creek Refresh survey is open now, and budget workshops are already underway. If you want to weigh in on the FY27 budget before the May 21st public hearing, head to frederickmd.gov/FY27 You can watch all upcoming public meetings live or on demand and find agendas at frederickmd.gov/publicmeetings.
That's your update, what you missed, what's happening, and what's next. For full details and official information, visit cityoffrederickmd.gov. Thanks for listening to Behind the Spires.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.